Hey, how's it hanging, YouTube? My name's Dan, and you're watching Top Blank. Now, what is Top Blank? This is the show where we go into my top blank, whatever subject I find interesting. It could be top favorite historical figure. It could be top 10 favorite like toppings on my Sunday. Whatever comes to mind. Today, we will be discussing my top 10 favorite female video game character. Keep in mind, this is all my opinion, so if you have your own opinion, please post it in the comments section below. Also, remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you like this video. And here we go. Number 10 on my list is Bellona from Smite. Now, sure, she doesn't have a lot of personality, but she's perhaps my favorite character in the Smite games. Bellona is the only currently female warrior in the game. She is based off the Greek goddess with the same name, Bellona. And I really dig her design. I mean, most of the characters are love goddesses, and they're all, sexy outfit. Bellona reminds me of Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls if she went to Rome. Kind of tough, short black hair, and it's gonna fuck you up. Bellona's not only like a cool looking character, but she's got some of the greatest variability of any character in the game. She can flip weapons with each of her attacks, going from a sword and shield to a spiked whip to a bludgeoning hammer, which is why Bellona is close to my heart. Number 9. Nine for me is Kitana from Mortal Kombat. Kitana is, besides the fact, just because she's skipping the outfit isn't the only reason why she's my favorite. She's a badass princess from Outworld who fights with freaking bladed fans, and she's one of the few characters I'm actually really good at in Mortal Kombat. Aside from the standard Scorpion and such that everyone gets good at. Blue looks like a ninja. She don't take shit from it. She finds out that her real father was actually exiled from her homeland and turns on her adopted father Shao Kahn and joins the people of Earth to fight him. That is freaking badass. Number 8. Number 8 for me is Commander Shepard, or as we like to call him, Femtech. Now, I know you're saying is, why isn't Commander Shepard higher on the list? Well, Commander Shepard is, partially because of the fact you can basically she's whoever kind of character you want her to be. Although that doesn't distract the fact that she's an utter badass. Not to mention being voiced by one of the greatest voice actors ever, Jennifer Hale, who actually has a few more characters on this list. Shepard saves the universe. She is just plain awesome. But it's the fact that I personally only played through Mass Effect 2, and I know people say, why did you play through Mass Effect 3? Well, that's just my thing. I had not to. Number 7 on my list is Lindis from Fire Emblem, the Flaming Sword, or as we all know it in English, Fire Emblem 7, or just plain Fire Emblem. Now, Lyn is an interesting character. Her parents were killed by bandits shortly before you meet her in the game. She is an incredibly gifted swordsman. She known for using katanas, and is actually one of your main heroes throughout the game. She will leave her for a while, but returns in the later stories to help her friends Hector and Eliwood defeat the dark druid Nurgle, who seeks to control the dragons and pull them back through the gate from the land in which they chose to leave. Number 6, Zelda. Zelda is perhaps one of my favorite female characters from Zelda is perhaps one of my favorite female characters from Nintendo's record. She with her ability to cast magic and her ability to shapeshift into the ninja master shape is just amazing. She loses points in my opinion because she kept getting captured by Ganon or Ganondorf or Body or whoever. But she's still pretty. Pretty awesome. Number 5. Chun-Li. Chun-Li is perhaps one of the coolest Street Fighter characters ever. She's a badass kicker. She's a cop. I mean, she keeps up with Ryu and Ken, and that's just impressive on its own. Plus, I mean, dude, look at her. She's never missed leg day. I mean, I wouldn't fuck with her. I mean, see those lines? Number 4, Professor Juniper from Pokemon series. Professor Juniper is an interesting character. She is the first and currently only female Pokemon professor for you to encounter. She actually plays a super important role. And turns out when they were first going to design the game, they were going to have her character be a fat, middle-aged man. Instead, she looks pretty awesome. Number 3, Commander Palmer, Halo series. Now, Commander Palmer has turned off a lot of people who play the Halo games because she comes off as kind of an arrogant, bitchy commander. But I actually like her a lot because she's a very strong character. And if any of you who have actually read any of the extended stuff from Halo, she's actually a lot like the Master Chief. Very strong-willed early on, very, I'm gonna race ahead and win, much like the Master Chief was, if any of you have seen The Fallen Reach. But she's, come together and actually is quite an initiative. There was even hints that she is possibly in a romantic relationship with the captain of the Infinity, which, kind of fun theory. But I think. Number 2. Samus Aran from the Metroid series. Samus is perhaps one of the most interesting female characters. I know a lot of very bitchy feminists like to say, well, she's running around in tight suits, and why guys like personally, I don't give a shit what she's hunting. She is a fucking badass. She is a bounty hunter. And in the anybody who's watched Death Battles, she totally fucking owned Boba Fett. She's also one of my best characters in Smash Bros. Partially taking advantage of her speed. She just backward. She turns that ball, drops mines, got a super cannon, everything. Plus, it doesn't hurt again that she's voiced by one of my favorite voice actresses, Jennifer Hale. And, dude, don't we all have fun memories of playing Metroid at one point, whether it was original Metroid, Super Metroid, Metroid Prime, we all. And that leads number 1, Tifa Lockhart, Final Fantasy VII. Now, I know you're gonna say, who doesn't love Tifa? I mean, Tifa she's hot. She's a badass. She's fighting for orphan children. I mean, come on. That's like the coolest thing ever. And again, that is possibly why I like her. I mean, she just doesn't give two fucks. She wants Cloud, despite the fact he can't remember, and who ends up going for Aerith. But she's still hanging around, like, you know, I think I can get him. I gotta feel bad for her because she got friend zoned so hard by Cloud. I mean, that sucks. I mean, they grew up together. I know it's the classic like Japanese trope with in anime and J-dramas. Where you have the childhood friend who's hot and really wants the main character. They just don't get it. For that, I feel bad for Tifa. But she can still hold her own in a battle against Sephiroth. Thank you everybody for watching my top 10 favorite female video game characters. If you have a different set of favorite female video game characters, please leave them in the comments below. Also, please subscribe and hit the like button on the video. My name is Dan, and you've been watching the Random Media Guys. I will see you later. Peace.